Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News Update. Labor and the Coalition have clashed over carbon emission reduction targets amid claims the ALP's target will cost thousands of jobs in the Hunter. National Senator Matt Canavan says Labor's plan to reduce emissions by 43% by 2030 will put Hunter mine workers on the dole queue.
If you tax these mines, like Labor plans to do, that's going to cost jobs. There are over 10,000 jobs at risk here in the Hunter Valley region because of Labor's plan to put a carbon tax on these mines.
But Shortland MP and Labor's Assistant Climate Change spokesperson Pat Conroy is accusing the senator of scaremongering, saying the ALP will support coal mining and coal workers.
That's an absolute lie. And for Matt Canavan to come to our town and spread fear and scare workers is an absolute disgrace.
Police want our help to identify a group of teenagers involved in a brawl at Charlestown last week. A 14-year-old girl spent 5 days in hospital following a fight on Charlestown Oval at about 7 o'clock last Thursday night. Two girls aged 13 and 14 were subsequently cautioned by police after being taken to Belmont Police Station by their guardians. Martindale residents are raising the alarm on a proposed greyhound boarding and retraining facility with fear it isn't the right fit for the region. State Greens MP Abigail Boyd visited residents last week, hearing out their concerns about noise, smell, access and water availability. More than 800 people have now signed a petition opposing the project. Resident Vanessa Richards says the community has a right to have its say.
We feel that we haven't been truly consulted in this process, and when the Greyhound Racing New South Wales first proposed the development, they contacted only 4 neighbours in the area and really haven't negotiated with the community.
Concerns have been raised about the storage of ammonium nitrate at Wallsend. Local MP Sonia Hornery says she's been contacted by a number of residents who believe the product is being trucked from a facility at Sandgate to a storage shed in John Street. She says locals are worried the shed is prone to flooding and doesn't have suitable security in place. It's also close to homes, a children's sporting facility and a major retail premises. Sonia Hornery says she's following the matter up with the Minister for Fair Trading. Residents of Merriwa are being encouraged to attend a fire and rescue recruitment session at Merriwa RSL on Tuesday, April 26. The fire service is looking to bolster their ranks with members of the local community to become retained firefighters. Upper Hunter MP Dave Blazell says while it's encouraging for there to be volunteers with the RFS, the priority also lies with keeping the town safe.
Fire and rescue focuses on the town and usually those fire of people's houses within the town itself. So we need people to be involved in fire and rescue just as much as we need volunteers in the Rural Fire Brigade.
Newcastle singer-songwriter Max Jackson has been crowned the 2022 Star Maker at the Tamworth Country Music Festival. 10 grand finalists performed 2 songs each last night, with the 29-year-old performer from Carrington coming out on top. The Star Maker competition has been the launchpad for dozens of artists, including Lee Kernaghan, Gina Jeffries, James Blundell and Keith Urban.
2NURFM Sport.
Knights recruit Anthony Milford is set to arrive in Newcastle today ahead of his impending NRL return. He was granted conditional registration with the Knights provided he complete personal rehabilitation programs after his assault charges were dropped last week. Milford won't be able to play until round 11 pending the completion of these programs. Jets coach Arthur Pappas believes his side has still a chance of playing finals ahead of a challenging run home. Newcastle play the Wanderers tonight before backing up at home on Saturday against the Mariners. They then play Macarthur, second-placed Western United and the Mariners again before the finals. And Mitch Barnett will reunite with former Knights coach Nathan Brown after signing with the Warriors. Brown initially brought the back rower to the Knights from the Raiders in 2016. Barnett will see out the remainder of the year in Newcastle before heading across the Tasman. That's sport. I'm Harrison Clinch.
And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 5, 6, 15, 21, 27, 32 and 37, and the supplementaries are 8 and 28. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.